Nowadays, there are fewer and fewer opportunities to go see a good movie in the theaters. So, when the opportunity does come up to go see something potentially interesting, I jump at the chance. So, I put together a little video, a little vlog, of me going to the movies this weekend. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, can I get some popcorn?
That'll be $30,000.
Alright, I guess here you go.
Enjoy the movie.
Okay, well, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the heavily anticipated conclusion to the Guardians story as we know it. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it Marvel Phase 4? Well, I'm here to say that I enjoyed it. I want to avoid spoiling things, so I'm going to keep things fairly vague and pretty short for now. Let's start off with my immediate thoughts or takeaways after seeing the film. Keeping in line with previous installments of Guardians of the Galaxy, the visuals and the set pieces are very well done. The world feels authentic and fits within its own world building. There are also some really interesting additions to the galaxy that feel completely unique to anything we've seen before. Like, for example, a space station created completely out of bioengineered organic matter. The CGI is also really well done. As of late, Marvel movies or TV shows have had some questionable CGI for their caliber of budget, but this movie stays true to the high quality expectations of fans. This movie also offers up some pretty nicely done action sequences. There's one particular sequence that stands out where the entire cast fights in a hallway and each Guardian gets their moment to shine by showing off their individual combat skills. Moving on to character, the previous installments of Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 1 and 2, see character development and redemption arcs for pretty much every one of the Guardians except for Rocket. Although he does receive some character work, there's not really much explanation for why he is the way he is. In other words, there's character work on top of a foundation built by a few throwaway lines. Like, it's established that Rocket was made through some sort of experimentations, and it wasn't pleasant. And also, he's extremely sensitive about being some sort of ungodly creation. But outside of that, there hasn't been much background character work given to Rocket. Well, that all changes with this installment, because this one is all about Rocket. All of the character work, or at least the majority of the character work, focuses on him. This is Rocket's film, and the movie provides an extensive backstory to the character, while trying to tie up some loose ends with the others. I will say that Rocket's flashback scenes are pretty touching and are very emotionally charged. The writing does a good job connecting the audience with Rocket and the newly introduced characters in Rocket's past. Another thing I'd like to add, as a bit of praise for this film, is that the villain, the High Evolutionary, is a non-sympathetic, irredeemably evil villain. There's no tragic backstory behind this guy. He's just evil, and his motives are completely his own. Now to move on to a bit of criticism. This movie has a couple, what I would call, fake-out deaths, and there's two of them, of really important characters. In one instance, there's almost no reason for it at all, and all of the emotional weight of the fake-out just didn't land. It just didn't make any sense. There are other issues in this film, such as pacing, but as I mentioned, I want to avoid going in-depth into the plot right now to try and keep this as spoiler-free as possible. Overall, this movie delivers on what Guardians of the Galaxy fans want. It gives us the crew back together again for another galaxy-saving mission with plenty of Marvel humor.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
Good action, great spectacle, and some moving story points. The overarching theme of this film is self-realization, or self-actualization, and each character somewhat experiences this. So I would say that this film is far better than anything in Marvel Phase 4, aside from No Way Home, and I would recommend watching it. If nothing else, this film serves as a potential return to form for the MCU, and for Marvel's sake, let's hope so.